It was just after sunrise when Daniel locked his small apartment door, balancing a coffee in one hand and his daughter Lily's lunchbox in the other. He worked 2 jobs, raised his little girl alone, and somehow still found the time to help strangers. Every morning at exactly 7:15, he'd stop by the same street corner where an elderly woman struggled with her grocery cart up a steep hill. Rain or shine, Daniel would smile, take the handle, and say softly, "Good morning, ma'am. Let me give you a hand." She'd always thank him gently, never saying much else, just a warm nod, and those eyes full of something Daniel couldn't quite read. Sadness maybe, or memory. Before we continue this powerful story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Soulful Heart Story, where every story reminds us that kindness still matters. For weeks, their quiet routine continued. He'd help her climb that hill, she'd whisper a soft thank you, and he'd rush off to drop Lily at school before heading to work at the car repair shop. It became part of his life, a small act of kindness that made his mornings feel meaningful. But one chilly morning in late November, something changed. When Daniel reached for the cart, the woman stopped him. Her hands trembled. Her voice broke as she whispered, "You don't remember me, do you?" Daniel froze. Her tone, it wasn't just curiosity. It was pain, deep, familiar pain. He frowned, searching her face, but he couldn't find any trace of recognition. "I'm sorry," he said softly. "Have we met?" The woman's eyes glistened. She reached into her coat pocket, pulled out a worn photograph, and handed it to him. In the picture, a younger version of her, standing beside a hospital bed. And there he was, Daniel, much younger, holding a newborn baby. His heart stopped. "That's me," he stammered. "But how?" She smiled through tears. "You helped me once before, years ago," she whispered. "I was the nurse who stayed with your wife that night when she was dying. You were so broken, yet you still thanked me. You told me, if I can't save her, at least I can be kind." Daniel's knees went weak. Memories flooded back: the hospital lights, the quiet sobs, the kindness of a nurse who refused to leave their side. He had never seen her again, until now. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. Only the sound of morning traffic surrounded them. Then Daniel took a deep breath and said, "I guess life brought us full circle." She nodded. "No act of kindness ever fades away, Daniel. It always finds its way back." That day, Daniel didn't just help her with her groceries, he invited her for breakfast with him and Lily. Soon, that simple breakfast became a weekly ritual. A lonely nurse found a family, and a tired single dad found a reminder that love, even after loss, still lives on in the kindness we share. And as Daniel watched his daughter laugh over pancakes, he finally understood something his late wife used to say. We don't need to do big things to change the world. Sometimes, helping one person is enough to change a life, including our own. Moral of the story: be kind even when you're hurting, because the kindness you give away today might be the very light that finds you tomorrow.